Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Two new stories for you. First one is from Somalia Ethiopia border, where heavy clashes are ongoing these minutes in a key town from where Djibouti's troops withdrew 2 days ago. Djibouti's troops, part of African Union peacekeeping mission, were deployed to this area and they withdrew 2 days ago, and now fighting ongoing in this zone from where Djibouti's troops withdrew 2 days ago. Secondly, Eritrean Information Ministry last night issued a statement about the Black Sunday. The statement is a message for Ethiopian people, Ethiopian government. The Eritrean government seems to be accusing the rulers, the leaders in Ethiopia, that they are working to implement the agenda of global powers. And the government is saying, Eritrean government, that it was tried in the past too, and Eritrean people suffered because of the strategy adopted by Ethiopian rulers. Firstly, viewers, know that African Union peacekeepers are gradually withdrawing from Somalia. By the end of 2024, all African Union troops will leave Somalia. And after that, new uh, multinational forces will take over, about which talks are under. We don't know which countries will send their troops to Somalia after that. But even after 2024, Somalia will have foreign troops on its soil because Somalia's forces are not in a position to take over. There are lots of issues like establishment of a unified military, issues like relations between federal government and regional governments, issues within regional member states as well. Somalia basically is facing a security challenge, not just because of Al Shabaab's threat. There are other challenges too. 2 days ago, Djibouti's troops withdrew from Hiran zone of Somalia. Hiran zone is in Hirsha Valley. Hirsha Valley is a regional state, federal member state, and the Hiran region is part of Hirsha Valley. Djibouti's troops remained deployed here for several years and they ensured law and order, peace in this area. 2 days ago, they withdrew. Was it due to the termination of their mandate, or was it due to tension between Hiran zonal government and Hirsha Valley regional government? I think Djibouti's troops completed their mission. So they withdrew 2 days ago. And after that, it was being feared that clashes could start between Hiran zonal forces and Hirsha Valley regional forces. That is what is happening now. These minutes, when I'm recording this video, sounds of gunshots can be heard. Fighting is underway in Beledweyne. Beledweyne is main city in Hiran zone. It is not far away from Ethiopian border. And reportedly, fighting is ongoing in Beledweyne between the forces loyal to Hiran zonal governor Ali Jaite and Hirsha Valley regional forces. So it's an internal conflict. That is what I was pointing out, that Somalia is facing so many challenges. How will the country be administered by its forces if all external forces withdraw from Somalia. Before the withdrawal, at least a proper security setup should be established in Somalia. Otherwise, security situation could deteriorate. Neighboring countries could be concerned as well. Some people in comment section, they say, Sajid, all external forces should leave Somalia. These external forces have been plundering Somalia's resources, and they are a source of instability. But you see now, Djibouti stops withdrew, and see what is happening in Beledweyne, in Heran zone, Eritrea of a regional state. Secondly, was Eritrean government issued a statement last night, which seemed to be a message for Ethiopia. Eritrea is advising Ethiopia that Ethiopia should not be influenced by external forces. External forces which want to implement their agenda of colonization, of capturing the resources in this part of the world by force. The Ministry of Information of Eritrea has issued this statement to remember the Black Sunday. The statement says that it was February and March 1975 when Ethiopian troops massacred hundreds of civilians in central Asmara. More than 1,000 were killed, and those who were killed were innocent civilians. They were not fighters. On the 9th of March 1975, hundreds of Eritreans were massacred by Ethiopian troops in different parts of Eritrea. This day is remembered as the Black Sunday in Eritrea. And more than 100,000 civilians were massacred, allegedly by Ethiopian military, according to the statement issued by Information Ministry of Eritrea a few hours ago. The ministry says that the purpose of issuing of this statement is not fanning of conflict between the two countries, between the two peoples. Rather, the purpose is that countries, people should learn a lesson from what happened in the past. The statement accuses foreign forces, foreign players, that Ethiopian people, Ethiopian military are not to blame because they were the victims themselves. They were dying as well. But outsiders, global powers were behind the military, the rulers of Ethiopia, who committed massacres of civilians in Eritrea. And the statement mentions a figure that when Eritrea gained independence, it released 130,000 Ethiopian soldiers. Because Eritrean people were not against Ethiopian soldiers. It was the agenda, global agenda, which was being implemented in Eritrea through Ethiopian rulers. That is why people of Eritrea fought in self-defense. And the statement mentions 1998 war as well, Ethiopia-Eritrea war too. And the statement says that through this war, attempt was made to annex Eritrean territories and rob Eritrean resources. At the end, the Eritrean government, through this statement, is asking Ethiopian people, Ethiopian government, Ethiopian leaders, that they should not be used, they should not let themselves to be used as proxies by foreigners. Global powers want to use Ethiopia as a proxy, but Ethiopia should not allow itself to be as a proxy. Rather, it should develop friendly, neighborly ties with Eritrean government, Eritrean. Why is Eritrea? Well, this is not the first statement from the Information Ministry of Eritrea about alleged massacres by Ethiopian military in Eritrea. Such statements are issued by the Ministry of Information of Eritrea. It has happened in the past as well. The statement is crucial because of changed state of Ethiopia-Eritrea relations. Relations are tense these days, strained bilateral relations. And foreign influence in Ethiopia is on the rise. I spoke about that in last night's live chat. I said that America is a key player in Ethiopia now. US was the main player in negotiations leading to Pretoria deal. US mediated between Ola and Ethiopian government. US took Jalmaro from Valaga to Tanzania. And now US is trying to mediate between Fano and Ethiopian government. So all conflicts, armed conflicts in Ethiopia are being resolved through the mediation, through the intervention of Americans and Europeans too. Eritrea obviously not happy with this foreign penetration in Ethiopia, in Tigray, close to Eritrean border. That is why such statements are issued by Eritrea, warning Ethiopia that Ethiopia should not let itself to be used as a proxy against Eritrea by global powers. Thank you for watching.